Right now we are standing outside of Highclere Castle, which you probably know as Downton Abbey. It's iconic and beautiful and one of 2 English castles we visited in one weekend. In this video, we're going to take you along to both.
By the way, we're Michael and Lindsay, and if you're thinking about living that part-time nomad lifestyle like we are, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
In terms of getting to Highclere, which is something lots of people have questions about because it is kind of out in the country, depending on where you're staying, you just want to get yourself to Newbury, and then from there you can take a taxi out to Highclere, unless you have a car. We found that getting a taxi was very easy. We just flagged one down outside of the train station, and we were even lucky enough to be able to split a cab with a couple of fellow travelers. So to visit Highclere Castle, you have to pre-book your ticket online. At least that's the experience we had when we got here. There's a big sign out front saying Castle Full. So make sure you pre-book your tickets in advance. We booked ours several months in advance, which we were very happy about because closer to the actual date, it was sold out. Downton Abbey is a near perfect experience, I would say. The only issue that we are experiencing at all today, right at this very moment, is a bit of a wasp situation, and it's only because of the time of year, and we're outside with some delicious sweet cocktails. This one is made with Highclere Estate gin, so had to try that. But yeah, Highclere, the Downton Abbey Castle, it's absolutely amazing. There is so much to see and do here. I love how they have the grounds laid out. So there's multiple tea rooms, there's a little cocktail area, they have ice cream. There's so many beautiful gardens.
It really doesn't get more English than this. These gardens are amazing.
It's awesome that you're able to just wander around the grounds so however you want. So it's not like when you book a tour you just come and do that. You get to just explore for as long as you want, and there's also all these cool things to do here, like tea and cocktails and shopping. It's fun. It's perfect. We were worried when we came that we had gotten here too early because we were 2+ hours before our ticket entry time. But honestly, I think we could spend more time. I'm hoping we have time after the tour so that we can explore a little bit more because it's just laid out so beautifully and it is such a cool experience. You're not allowed to film inside or take photographs, so our sharing of the experience will be outside only, but that's okay. We'll just dive into it and really soak it in and be in the moment inside, which is always cool. Lord Grantham, Lady Mary, the Dowager Countess, these are the people that I expect to see and chat with, and if not, I'm gonna say fail. No, just kidding.
So we just finished our tour. It's a self-guided tour. It took about 45 minutes. So I had read that the rooms in there are pretty much the sets from Downton Abbey, but until I saw it, I don't think I really realized how close it was going to be or how actual it is. It's like walking onto the Downton Abbey movie set. You get to go into all of the major rooms. You know, you go in the main door, through the library, through some of the main rooms on the main floor, and then you're up on the second floor in the bedrooms. You come down into the big atrium, down those famous stairs that Mary would come down. Fantastic. Yeah, really awesome. As a Downton Abbey fan, wonderful.
Well, that's it for our experience at Highclere. That's one castle down. Tomorrow we're off to Windsor.
In terms of getting out there, it's very straightforward. You just head on whatever train is most available to get you to Windsor and Eton Riverside. Then you jump out of the station in Windsor and you walk about 7 or 8 minutes up the hill to the castle. Super easy. So booking a ticket into Windsor Castle is actually pretty easy. You do it online. We highly recommend that. We did it a couple days in advance. We booked a time that worked for us and worked for the train that we were taking into Windsor. It's basically when you get there, you just get in line and they shuttle you through. There's some security checks, and then you're into the castle and you're on your own. Your ticket gets you into the castle, the state apartments, and of course the chapel. Similar to Highclere, Windsor Castle doesn't permit video or photography inside the state apartments. Suffice to say, exploring the rooms is an unforgettable experience for both the grandeur and the history.
Okay, so we just finished our visit to Windsor Castle and it was very, very cool. We loved it. There's lots to see. The state apartments are amazing and it's just a very, very cool experience. One thing you definitely don't want to miss if you are here is St. George's Chapel. It was probably our favorite part of the experience, and we were surprised and delighted to be able to walk past the burial place of Queen Elizabeth II. We were not expecting that and it was just awesome. And then you go into the area where like Harry and Meghan got married. Anyway, it's all very, very cool. And yeah, if you're here, you better get to the castle. You shouldn't miss it.
One of the great things about Windsor Castle is that it has this thriving town of Windsor right at its door. Once you're done at the castle, you can head down Pescod, and there's 1,000 restaurants you can choose. We found a great Italian restaurant called Enzo's. They have a wood-fired pizza oven. It was fantastic. So that's all part of the Windsor Castle experience as well. And of course, if you're exploring Windsor, don't miss the long walk, this beautiful open park-like space that you can obviously walk with this dramatic view of the castle. It's really awesome and definitely a must-do.